Hey YouTube, Mark here. Today I'm doing something fun with the motorcycle. I tend to ride in colder weather, get down to the 50s, 40s even, and I still like to ride. I don't have a heated suit, but my body stays alright, but my hands usually get pretty cold. So what I want to do, I want to install some heated grips. Now these just go underneath the grips themselves. They're not, the full grips that you just replace. It should be a fairly easy installment. Just a couple of wires. But what I need to do right now, I need to get the grips off the bike, so let's get going on that. Now my first grip here has actually been giving way on me a little bit when I've been riding. It just kind of slides down on its own. So I have a feeling that the glue in here is pretty much deteriorated away. And in fact, I can twist that on my own. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist and pull. Just like that. Now that the grip is off, I do want to put the grip back on here, and I'm going to re-glue it when I'm done. But I need to remove any of the excess glue that's already still on the bar. A little time consuming, but not hard to do. Now if your grip doesn't come off that easily, I'll show you what you can do. I've got to do it on my throttle side. That glue is sticking much stronger on that side. So I'm going to show you what you do if your grip is really stuck on. Okay, so if your grip is really glued on there really well and is not going to budge, take a very, very thin flat screwdriver, and you're going to stick it in there and try to get it on top of the metal, and then just slowly work your way around the bar. You can feel and probably even hear the glue inside kind of breaking off, and then just slowly keep on working your way. Notice I'm saying the word slowly a lot. And you just keep on working your way in until you get it all the way to the end of the grip. Alright, now that I got it all the way in and everything's all freed all the way around, I'm going to take a little WD-40. Again, try to get it up over the metal. I'm going right next to the screwdriver here. Just go about maybe halfway and give it a little shot. And what that's doing is that's getting in there and really lubing it all up so I can easily pull this grip off. Take my screwdriver, move it around a couple more times just to get that WD all the way around there. Now, if I did everything right, it just slides right off. Again, I got to go through and clean up all the leftover residue here. With the WD-40, it should help dissolve it too. And the WD that's in here, you're going to have to wash this in hot soapy water, get all that WD out of there. Otherwise, when you put the new glue on, it just won't stick. Okay, bucket of hot soapy water, and we'll just wash down the grips. Of course, you gotta do both sides, And then the grips are actually in the water, just soaking. Get them a little dry. Okay, let's just go over what they give you in the box. On the back of the package, at least on mine, as you can see, it's a Trackside brand. It gives you the wiring diagram to go by. This here is your resistor run. It goes to your high. That's this piece right here. It's got the resistor encased in a ceramic coating, so it will get hot. So they protect it in the ceramic, so it's not burning up everything else in your electrical system. You get 2 pads. They have 2 wires, a hot and a ground. And then of course you need to have your on-off switch. Now these grips have a high, low, and off setting, so this is a 3-way toggle switch. And then of course the mounting bracket hardware for the switch. Should be pretty easy. I think I can do this on my own. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the back of the little heat pads here, they have this white covering, this white waxy paper. You peel that off and it's adhesive underneath, so you don't have to re-glue anything on from here anymore. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I want to put this in a way where these wires are going to be out of my way. So I'll probably want them underneath, and then I'll curve it up like so. Now you see my bar is a lot bigger than the or a lot longer than the heat coil, so I'll probably bring it down here because my hand tends to be here. So now I just gotta peel off the paper back. And hopefully I did a good job on washing that WD off. Now my grips quite aren't dry yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold this in place with a couple of rubber bands. There, that ought to work for now. Like I said, it's just to hold it in place until my grips are dry and I can slide them on. Alright, same thing on this side. Just peel off the backing. And stick it on. I think my grips are ready to go on. My next step is I got to apply a little bit of adhesive glue, make sure that the grip stays where it needs to stay. I got my little Moto Pro grip glue. Pop the top. Just like that. Says to get it in a good even coat. Put a little bit inside the grip itself. And it should just slide right on. And hopefully that's it. Now that grip glue does say that it needs to cure for 6 to 8 hours, so don't think that you're going to put these grips on and go for a ride right away, okay? Because it just ain't going to happen. So I got a ride coming up in a couple of days. The bike will just sit, get those grips to really cure on there really hard. Still got to do the throttle. It's pretty much the same process. Put a little bit on, smear it around, nice even coat. put a little bit into the grip, and then just twist it on. Do I really need to show you that? Okay, so it's actually the next day now, and I had to stop. I had company coming over, and I had to cook dinner and everything last night, so I had to stop what I was doing. I kind of completed the project already, done all the wiring, and I was a little cautious. I'm not very good at that stuff. I just don't have the confidence and the ability to do it. But I was able to do this one, so let me show you what I did. All right, so I ran the electrical line down through here, tucked it in between the plates here. Same thing on the other side. I left plenty of slack for the throttle movement. Ran the electrical down through here, and again down into there. All right, now the line coming out of the throttle was a little bit short, so I had to actually use these little piggybacks to splice them together. I mean, they're not piggybacks, they're well, they're splicers. You connect two lines into another one. But anyway, I had to do that on both the ground and the hot wire. I grounded, having a hard time seeing what I'm pointing at. I grounded here. I did check it. It is a good ground. So I just used that. I have both of them going onto that bolt. And then the wires, I still have to tidy these things up yet. But these wires here are the high and low. It's what supplies the power. What goes up into the switch, which, there's my switch right here. Now that to me was a big challenge because I just lacked the confidence to do the job properly, and to drill into my metal scared the hell out of me. It really did. But I found what I thought was going to be a good spot. I carefully marked it out and just took a deep breath and started drilling. I have checked it and it does work. So as you can see, there's 3 wires that go up into here. That's the one with the resistor is my hot, or my high, I should say. The one without it is my low. And then this is my power supply that goes out to the switch, out to the pads themselves. But the glue seems to be stuck on very well. I'm actually quite pleased with how they're sticking. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. Like I said, the hardest part for me was drilling that hole. Just, I was scared that it wasn't going to come out, that, you know, I was going to be off and I'd have to re-drill, and the hole was going to get so big that it, you know, it wouldn't work, and then I'd have to buy a new covering plate. But luckily I got it. So, is there anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. I did turn them on. They do take a little while to heat up. I think I gave them probably about just like 2 minutes, and I could feel it. On the throttle side, I was starting to feel it on the left side. But yeah, I think they're going to work out just fine. So this is Mark saying thanks again for watching, and I'm going to see you on the road with warmer hands now. Yeah.